What's up, everybody? I got a video for you today. The top 3 secrets to success. You're gonna wanna watch this whole thing because these are 3 things you can implement right now to become more successful. Number 1, successful people take action. I see so many people get paralyzed by researching, talking about what you're gonna do, trying to plan everything methodically out that they don't take action. And what happens is when you don't take action, you never get to find out if what you're doing works. You have to take the action so you can learn from your mistakes, and you gotta tinker and you gotta keep doing it. When I first started my business, we had this grand plan to do these mailers. We bought a bunch of stamps, a bunch of postage, got a bunch of addresses, and we said, we're gonna send this out and get a ton of response and a ton of business. We're gonna spend the money, we're gonna do it. We did it. 2 to 3 weeks went by, 1 person responded. It didn't even cover 1/8 of the lead cost. What did we learn? We said, hey, this isn't the model that we need. This isn't the model that we thought it was. We need to figure something else out because this isn't working for us. So what you need to do is you need to use this formula. Take action, learn from your mistakes, and then redo the whole thing. That's what works for me. I don't know how many times I've made mistakes time and time again, and I don't call them mistakes because I learn from them, and then I tweak it, and then I move forward and find something else. Number 2, successful people use their resources. In today's day and age, you have so much information at your fingertips. YouTube is practically the best library in the world. You can learn from some of the most successful people in the world in your community. You have a network of people around you that you can ask questions for. So many people are there to help you. A great business owner knows, I gotta hire somebody better than myself. I gotta hire somebody for this skill, for that skill, so my business is better. If it's only me, I can't scale my business. Somebody who knows, hey, I wanna lose weight, they hire a personal trainer who knows how to get somebody down in their weight. Or that person looks on YouTube, they look on books and they read books and they start to implement those things, but they don't just sit there and say, it's not working and throw up their hands. Successful people use their resources. Woodrow Wilson had a great quote about this. He said, I not only use all the brains I have, but all the brains that I can borrow. And it's so true. We only have so much bandwidth in our own brain. We only have so many circumstances that have happened to us. So many other people have been there and they've done that. When I first started my business, I remember I was so proud of my website. I had it all sleek. I had not that many words on it. I was like, this is awesome. And then I had a phone call with a guy who had a company like mine, sold it for millions of dollars, and I was telling him about what I was doing, and he said, Nate, you're doing it all wrong. You need to have a ton of content on your website. And he said the reason you want to have that is because it shows up on Google in search engine optimization, and you want your website to produce leads for you. So I was doing it all wrong. I had to shift my focus. And I had to say, okay, I'm gonna start putting a ton of content on my website because that's what's gonna bring leads in. And our website today is a lead generating machine. If I didn't take that resource that I had and I didn't take advantage of it and say, hey, can I have a phone call with you? Can I learn from you? I wouldn't have had that. So many people I've learned from in my business just by asking if they wanted to sit down. Number 3, successful people set big goals. Successful people know that if they set a reasonable goal, then they're not being creative with how they're going to achieve it. If I set a goal that's so beyond what I think is possible right now, that means I got to change. I got to become something else to get to that level. I got to get to the next level. You do that by forcing yourself to be creative. If someone's trying to save money, someone's trying to save some money and they set a reasonable goal, right? Okay, I'm just gonna put this much aside. Okay, you're just gonna keep doing what you're doing. But if you set a goal when you're trying to save money that's beyond what you could rationally save, right? What do? Okay, the first thing you're thinking about, what can I sell around the house? I'm gonna have a garage sale. Okay, I made some money there. And then, oh, I'm gonna start a side hustle. Okay, I'm bringing in more revenue. I'm bringing in more income. Okay, great. Okay, if it's not a side hustle, maybe you finally muster the courage to go to your boss's office and say, I need a raise. And if you ask why, say, I want to make more money. And then he'll probably, if he's a good boss, he'll show you a route in which you can make more money at that company. If he's not, you might have to go to another job. But what you have to do is you have to get serious about your goal. And when you set a big goal that you can't rationally achieve, you start thinking and saying, I need to make more money. How can I do that? Well, you start being creative with it. So successful people know that it is very scary to set large goals, but they know that they have to do it. They have to push themselves so they transform and become a different level of who they really are. And I've done this in my career, and it is very scary, but it works. Let me tell you, I know it sounds crazy, but it does work. So, the top 3 things, let me go through them again. Number 1, successful people, they take action. Number 2, they use the resources around them. Number 3, successful people have crazy big goals. So my question for you today is, are you tired of where you're at in life? Are you tired of who you are? Are you wanting to become better, more successful, become in better shape, make more money, start that thing that you want to start? You need to implement these 3 things. They're so easy to do today. You know, I used to get so caught up in, success and following dreams and doing big things just for somebody else. It's not for somebody else. It's for you. Anybody can start to work at being successful today. All you got to do is make a commitment and you say, hey, I'm tired of where I'm at. I'm tired of who I am right now. I want to be another level of myself. And you start working on these 3 things. So hopefully you like the video. Like and subscribe and comment below. What are some success tips that I missed today?